So the end of FUT birthdays here, and EA with the finale are dropping a free evolution for us. And it's a +2 overall, max 89 overall requirement, max 95 pace, max 10 playstyles. That's nothing like crazy, right? That's a lot of cars that are going to fit this. Hopefully a lot of chains. But what do we get? Crossing, agility, base trickster, skill moves, I'm fine. Vision, balance, short passing, reactions, long passing, ping pass, composure, long ball, incisive, and ball control. That's pretty tidy. I mean, it's only dribbling and passing boosts, but it's individual stats, which is nice. The caps aren't crazy high, though, and the playstyles you get are good. But the fact that it goes up 2 overalls, that's the annoying thing, right? Because it goes all the way up to 91 rated. For cheap and fast EAFC 25 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link in the top of the description, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to save yourself 8% off your entire order. But I mean, at the end of the day, the playstyles and the boosts, are they really justifying that? Like, I don't know if they are. Like, what do I get with Lewis Skelly? So +7 to crossing, skill moves, and then absolutely nothing. And he goes up to 91 rated. So me personally, Lewis Skelly, that was the card I was hoping to chain through this. Not looking good there. Jesus, nothing crazy. To be fair, Camavinga. Yeah, so you get a +2 to the dribbling. As well, of course, playstyles, which I'm not too sure if they'll get added because max playstyles have been reached. So can you not go over 10 playstyles? Is that a thing? I didn't know that. In all fairness, I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was the requirement you can't have more than 10 playstyles. But apparently it cannot give you more than 10 playstyles as well, which is something new to me. But the boost there, I mean, Simmons goes up to 90 passing. I feel like there's going to be a small selection of players that really is going to be worth evolving on here. Because just the overall boost alone throws me off massively. And it's a little bit frustrating because EA have dropped Evos like this, where they fine-tune like one specific attribute, but then they don't boost the overall. They boost it by like a +1 no matter what rating you are. The fact that you just go automatically to 91 rated is not ideal. 5-star netto. Playstyles are nice though. Like the playstyles that get added are genuinely really tidy. Player like Vitinha gets absolutely nothing apart from a little boost to the crossing, which obviously I'm not really interested in. And of course, as I said, similar to my Camavinga, if you've got chains, more than likely, you've probably got some pretty high, playstyles, right? Well, playstyle amounts. This Benzema, 86, only goes up to 86 passing. It's just not worth it on that card. Let me check Guendouzi real quick. Like, you can see there's so many options. And as well, it doesn't give you a playstyle plus. So if you're putting a 1 playstyle plus card in, you're basically limiting them from going into an Evo for the foreseeable. Like, I don't know when EA are really going to start 91 rated Evos. It's probably going to be a little while. I'm just seeing if I've got any, like, crazy, like, Tau, for example. You get a +5 to the passing, which is nice. Some nice passing playstyles, actually. Like, his card definitely looks more well-rounded. But the actual... What stats do you write? Is it crossing, short passing, and long passing? But they're not capped crazy high. Composure's nice, of course. Let me quickly double check to see. If I go like super low, I want to kind of see how big the boosts are. Like Timo Werner, up to 91 rated. As far as I'm aware, with live cards, I get a lot of questions about this. Like if you evolve a live card, do they still secure the upgrades? As far as I'm aware, yes, to an extent. I believe it's based on the actual like Evo attribute boost here. So the cap's like 90 composure. If Tom Leeson, Nick Sneb clutch up for Spurs, he will get boosts, but not in every single stat if it already exceeds the potential boost he would have got. If that makes any sense. Kind of hoping it does. If you know, like, feel free to comment down below as well if you've actually experienced it yourself. Werner, in all fairness, gets a boost to basically everything here. Like, he gets a little bit of everything, as well as some decent passing playstyles. So if you're playing him as a left winger, I actually quite like this for Werner. The actual boost to the card, like the big stat boost, isn't crazy, but the attributes, little fine-tuning, and I'm not against it. Elise have only had extra playstyle pluses. Passing's too low, though. I don't know how I feel about this one, man. I feel like it's a little bit... to be fair, it's a nice Evo, but it could have been done better from EA. That's my initial thought process. But Werner genuinely looks like one of the better shouts here. We'll go down a few more pages to double check I don't miss anything. Any chains that I have in the club that have been lurking for weeks on weeks. Steve, up to 89 passing. See, I'm pretty certain, yeah, his playstyles are capped. Imagine this man with every passing playstyle. Oof, that'd be insane. But let's go to foot.gg, have a look at some of the best options here. Hiding combinations. And let's see if we can whip up something and find something pretty crazy. Because there must be some cards that this is absolutely fantastic on. Like, realistically, you're only getting a boost to the passing and the dribbling. Eto, he gets a big boost to the passing. Obviously, all the playstyles get added as well. But once again, 1 playstyle plus and up to 91. If you've got a card like this, I would not be contemplating this. Okay, I'll be keeping the 89 for now. Because Evos are coming out pretty regularly. Like, you should be able to evolve him into a more like a rewarding, essentially, evolution. Bonmati? I mean, it's not much of a boost across the board, is it? It's the 1 playstyle plus, man. I'm getting distracted. Dumfries, Chukwuemeka, Elise, of course. Tapsoba, which came out recently. Okay, you could put the brand new Kone in. Now, I should be hitting level 20 today, so I'll be reviewing one of these later. I'm not against this, actually, for Kone. I mean, you don't get an overall boost, though. That's the issue. You're probably better off putting him through this Jones, similar story. +1 to the passing. Probably better off just chucking him through this for 7.5k, right? Because at least you're getting a boost to the shooting. But then again, playstyles, they're very similar. Very similar. Okay, that could be an argument for sure. Still nothing insane, though. Rolfo in here, I don't mind. Like, thinking about to be fair, the passing and dribbling, I feel like you should be targeting cards like maybe cams, maybe wingers that aren't great in regards to passing. They've got really high stats in the shooting and speed. Di Natale is a decent one. If only he had an extra playstyle plus. Could be a decent option there. Mia Hamm. Oof. One day she'll have an absolutely juiced evolution. By the way, let me know if you're the kind of person who is very patient with these Evos. I'm intrigued because I like to think I am as well with the ones that I'm like, doing for my Arsenal team and on the RTG. I'm pretty patient when it comes to selecting these evolutions. She was the trademark player. Also a life card. Don't know if the upgrades are still available. I mean, it's just not like a wow. There's no wow factor here. I'm not blown away by this Evo. There might be some nice fine-tunings across the board here. But once again, a lot of 1 playstyle plus cards that you just don't want to be doing. You don't want to be making 91 rated. I'm actually intrigued, before we continue, and before we go through a little bit further, I kind of want to check the actual boosts. If I go to like a silver, it's not going to 91, right? Okay, so hold up. Have I just been absolutely waffling for the past, like, the past 15 minutes? If we put an 85 into this, okay, I'll take back what I said, EA. That's at least a little bit better, because this means chain potential is going to be there, right? Like, that's one thing to keep in mind. Potentially, if you're considering, is it Marcus Rashford? Marcus Rashford has a few chains right now. If we put Marcus Rashford into this, goes up to 83 rated, gets some decent playstyles, I'm pretty certain that's one too high for the Evo I've got in mind, which is Spin Cycle. I'm thinking potential to chain this evolution into the Spin Cycle Evo. You could get something quite nice there, but this is max 82 rated, goes up to an 89, so maybe you could go down this route first and then follow up with a little bit of where is it, birthday finale here. I'm not against that, but maybe look for future chains, like maybe set cards up for Evos that are currently still available. And yeah, I would put them through this first, because you do get some nice play styles, you do get the skill move boost, you do get little boosts to stats that might be important, especially to lower rated cards. Like Composure tends to be lacking in those lower rated gold cards. We'll keep browsing through Foot.gg for a little bit though, guys, and then we'll go back to Footbin, double check to see the trending cards. Werner here. I think Werner honestly could be a decent shout. I like the look of that. I do wonder as well if you could put him through something before committing to build your own for birthday there. I don't know if you're going to get much of a difference actual card wise, but the play styles, this is almost like defensive dynamo, but for maybe like cams and wingers. And of course you are getting a +2 overall as well. Alexis Sanchez, nice boost to the passing. This suits him as well because the play styles, play him as a left winger. You got a really nice looking card there. But it's just going to be the same story, which I guess is an argument for every single evolution. Is it worth putting the card into the Evo now? Or is it worth just holding them and waiting a little bit longer? And I think, honestly, the answer for a lot of these higher rated cards, like Torre there, Yapstam, Perez, is probably going to be wait a little bit longer because they're going to fit better evolutions. Let me go to Footbin and let's see if I can prove myself wrong there. Oh, hold up. If you've got a Teo Hernandez chain, let me know right now. Does he fit this? He does. And he gets a pretty big boost to passing and dribbling. I know some of you have 89 rated Teo Hernandez cards. I think there was an Incisive and a Bruiser playstyle plus combo. If you've got that, it's not a bad one. It obviously depends on the stat boost there. But you're getting some nice passing playstyles, which is quite nice for Teo, actually. So that's probably why he's trending. Anyone else, like Frimpong, for example, does he go into this? If so, this Frimpong could be a decent shout. Especially if you like overlapping a lot. Festive wingback, birthday finales. I'm pretty certain his team of the week doesn't fit. It does not, which is a bit of a shame. But you can make a Frimpong chain, just not on that level. That's something to keep in mind there. Anyone else like Raphael? God, not again. Is he still extinct? Is Raphael still extinct on this game? He's extinct. Of course he is. Fantastic. Yeah, so you can go birthday finale and then chain it. I mean, the boost in birthday finale for him is actually quite nice with the passing. As long as you've got a nice Evo that sets him up afterwards. Like, this is a decent route. If you've not gone for this build your own foot birthday and you can get Raphael, maybe you've got him. This is a decent one because it sets him up with some pretty decent playstyles for the cam or left winger with rapid and quick step combination, which is pretty tidy. So I'm not against the Raphael one there. I think that looks decent. David. See, players like David Ginola, right? These are the cards where I feel like it's almost wasted because if he goes into this. So you get a +3 to the passing, which is nice. But it's the fact that you boost him to the 91 rated, which just means future Evos are completely off the cards. If you've got this card, in my opinion, I recommend you keep it for now. Just hold it in your account and wait a little bit longer because you're going to get a nice Evo, which he's going to go into for sure. And by the looks of it, we've got Tal, Werner trending. That's about it, man. I mean, it's a bit of a nothing evolution, in all fairness. Some nice boosts could be offered to certain cards. Like Werner, genuinely could be a decent shout. But then once again, I guess he's going to be live anyways. He's going to get the overall. Maybe if you put him through this, you might be getting a bigger boost overall if Spurs do clutch up. A potential for chains as well. Some lower rated cards you could consider. But honestly, I don't think there's a best out and out must do option in my opinion. I think it's going to be very much club dependent. Maybe some Evo change you've already started, or maybe save it for potential Evo change in the future. Apologies for the waffling. I got a little bit carried away in this one. Almost 13 minutes. Smash a like if you enjoy the Evo content. Subscribe if you're new on the 40k subscribers. Catch you later.